You're in the North Woods and it's cool. You hear the wind going through the trees and it's so calming and peaceful. And then you grab your coat and you snuggle into it because you see the very first snowflakes dripping down from the sky. You look up and you're like, why do I live in Minnesota where it's so flippin' cold? But I love it. Welcome back to What the Craft Jax. I'm your host, Jax. Today, I'm going to walk you through my latest creation from the Simon Says Stamp March card kit. I take the Nouveau embellishment mousse in the pure platinum, and I take a baby wipe this time to try and smooth that around on the card, and I think this method was very successful. It didn't get me all full of goop. It spread really easily. I could use other parts of the baby wipe for other colors if I needed, and there was no pain in my hands. I have some inflammation going on in my body. It's sometimes very painful to pick up really small, tiny things. So having the baby wipe was a success, and I say, yay, use the baby wipe if you have problems with arthritis or anything like that. I am using the Aquamarine Nouveau embellishment mousse on top of that, because this is going to be my sky. I am taking out my distress inks right now, and I would like to kind of texturize the bottom of the piece because I wasn't sure at this point if I was going to put anything down there. My idea was to have these pine trees growing out of the ground, and I was like, well, dudes, I have to have like some sort of groundness down there, and I thought, well, you know, Tim Holtz distress ink will do the job. I'm using my mini mister to spritz the ink that I just placed down to see what kind of reaction I was gonna get. I did get a reaction, but not as much as if I would have had it just on plain paper. I'm kind of looking at it and I spray a little bit more on there, and now I'm like, well, I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do there. So I dab a little bit of it off just to take some of it off and create a little bit of texture. It just didn't turn out the way I'd really hoped, and that's okay. I'm gonna cover it up. I'm going to use the Sussex Tim Holtz designed embossing folder. Not exactly sure what the name of it is. I will make sure that it's listed in the link below in case you are interested in it. I put it through my big kick machine, and this is absolutely stunning. I love this. I love it. I couldn't get enough of that embellishment mousse in the aquamarine, so I decided I was going to add a little bit of shine to just a blank piece of scrap paper that I had. I don't think that was in the kit, or maybe it was in the kit. And I thought, you know what? I need to spruce it up. So I used my Hello die cut from my Shine Bright Momenta die cut set. I decided to put that on the card. I thought I was going to use that other thing as the band, but I decided not to and just use it as my hello or out of the die cut. And then I took this really fancy gray paper that I received in some packet of premium papers. I think this paper was the DCWV Premium Collection. And I thought it matched perfectly. So I was like, I wanted this card to be like elegant and smooth and beautiful and soft. And I didn't really want to put a whole ton of stuff on it, but I still wanted it to be rugged so I could give it to a dude if I wanted. Not rugged, but, you know, a little bit masculine. And I'm putting some foam tape on the back of that banner, making sure that that is going to stand out on the card, because obviously you can see that I never fold my cards even anyway. So I don't know what the deal is with me, but that's just the way it is. But I evened that out by putting that on there, and now it's even, so now it doesn't matter. So I cut the edges on there and make sure that it's flush with the end of the card. I think it's great. I love the color, love the texture of that paper. And with that hello on there, it's a win-win. That hello pulls out the turquoise in the sky. I am now using my precision tip applicator, which I filled with Liquitex matte gel medium. I love this precision tip applicator, and you can see why, because it made putting the glue on the back of this die cut super simple. We all want neat, super simple stuff. Now I'm taking my Imagine tweezer and I'm placing that onto the band. This is lovely, and I'm starting to say, yes, I think this is it. I think this is it. But then all of a sudden, I decide, you know what? I think it needs a little something more. What does it need? So I start looking around my craft area and I see this ball of twine and I'm like, yeah, that's the bark on my tree. That's my ground. That's the dirt, man. So I tuck it in between the paper and the card in that little foam area to make sure that that's all covered. And I stick a bunch of glue down there just to make sure that it's not going to come up. I love the look and feel that that twine added to the piece. I would have never thought to do it, but I would just went on a whim and I think it works. What do you think? Do you think it works? I really dig it, and I can't wait to share it with somebody that I care about. It's a whole Minnesotan thing. So that's it. That's my new card. Hello. All product links are listed below. Thanks for joining me today. If you like what you see here today, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and ring my bell, folks, if you want to have an email in your email box notifying you when my next video is uploaded. Until next time, love you guts. Bye.